I'm kind of just in limbo at the minute, waiting on parts to come in for the Mira, and I just can't bear to look at it. So I picked up this model on eBay ages ago. I've done loads of models over the years. I thought this was quite an interesting one. It's an initial D86, but what makes this one interesting to me is it's actually 1/32 scale. And see, when I find a lot of times I decide to do a model when I'm a bit stuck for something to do. I like the 1/32 scales for that because they're just simpler, they're physically smaller, there's less detail to them, so you can get them done quicker. So if at the minute I've just got like a long weekend, bank holiday on Monday, and I've not much going on. So I thought, well, we'll do a week model and hopefully I should be able to get this one done in a couple of days. The reason these models can take so long is because you're just always waiting for like paint to dry, glue to dry, and if you don't let it dry, you end up just fucking it up. And there's a lot of steps to it. So I thought this would be a good wee model to do. I'm not going to try and like mess with it too much. I'm going to just do a pretty faithful recreation of the show car. Just as we think, if you've been following me on Instagram, we've seen I put up a new shelf here, just above my PC and all, and I've just thrown some cars up and Hot Wheels, that sort of thing. I've actually got a model I did a wee midget age ago. It's kind of beat up now, but yeah, and I've got some Tomicas, Hot Wheels, and then a few 1/43 scale models. We Copen, Sarah, Publica or Starlet. So I thought this would make a good wee addition to that shelf when it was done. But yeah, it'd make a good addition just as a bit of memorabilia and something nice to look at. So I'll pull it out of here. Ooh, the body's already in white. So I did actually pick up some white Revel paint, and I think I will paint it. Like, yes, you can just leave them in this sort of like white plastic finish, but it never looks the same. You can tell when you look at it that it's just plastic, there's no paint on it, and it's just not as good. But yeah, so you can see these are quite simple wee models, but they're still like really, really detailed in terms of like the body lines and the accuracy. It looks like this one has no interior, it's just got this like black canopy. It's fair enough. I really, really like these because they're so simple, but they're really high quality. You know, like we've got actual rubber tires, they're not just plastic. If you look at the Watanabes, like they're really, really nicely detailed. Hang on. It's interesting. That chassis looks like it's got a spot for batteries. What? I think I won this at auction for like a tenner or something. Is it battery powered? What the hell is going on? Yeah. So you can see there's very, very few parts put this thing together. It's great. Just as like a wee quick weekend project. So we've got our wee decals here. It's even got ones for the tail lights and the indicators now, which is pretty cool. It looks like it's got like gears and stuff in the back. I'm so confused. Let me open this up. See, I'd ordered this like literally, oh God knows when. Could have been, at this point it could have been 2 years ago. So it's got like all wee gears. We've got our decals here. See all those? And then we've got like contacts that look like they're for a battery, and that would line up with it having like the wee batteries and all. And then we've got some grease and what looks like an axle, but that's it. Like there's nothing else in the box. There's no like electric motor or anything. Oh, I'm so confused. Yeah, so it's got a 130 motor, but it wasn't included. Do I need to like go and source one? I might even have a couple laying about. Interesting. But the main thing is I want to focus on just painting this pretty nicely. I'll probably paint the whole shell white and then mask the black. And I'll probably hand paint the black. And work it that way. Yeah, I'll hand paint the black until I just put a wee bit of lacquer over it. But other than that, it's a really nice mould. It needs a wee bit of work to sort of make it 100%. But it looks pretty good so far. I don't know if I'll use these tail light decals at all. I might just do a wee bit of silver on them and then a bit of the clear orange. Might look a bit better. Yeah, it's a pretty small model, you can see. It fits in the hand pretty easily. I'll probably not put a motor and all in it at the minute. It's because it's just a static model, like. So first thing I want to do with this is just sand it down. I'll see if I can find my score and just try and score the body lines a bit so they're a bit deeper. There's quite a lot of body lines on this. And they're alright. No, I think I'll just sand it down slightly just because it's super smooth and I worry the primer won't stick to it. I need to do the same with these. The bullet assembly looks really, really simple. It's great. I'm not looking for a complicated model. If I finish it really quickly, I'll then just probably do another one. But yeah, get to work sanding. So I got the first layer of the white on. It didn't go brilliantly. I used, let me grab it here. I used this Riffle white. I thought it would be nice. I've always used the Tamiya spray cans, these type ones, and they've always been really, really good. But this one was no good. Yeah, it just went on a lot heavier than I was expecting. I'm not sure you can see it in the light. It's just like really closed up a lot of the body lines, where the Tamiya one goes on super, super thin, which I really like. I also managed to get a cat hair in the bottom, which is really annoying. But other than that, like the finish of it's nice. If you can see sort of the light dancing on it. It's got quite like a realistic finish. It's got a wee bit of orangey peel in it, but it's still nice. Yeah, so I'm not too pleased. I definitely prefer the Tamiya ones to that Revel can, but sure, it's still decent. I'm gonna try and etch in a few of the body lines, especially around these headlights. They're starting to fade away. So I've got this Tamiya scriber thing. So you just have to very carefully scribe all these lines out. It just helps them look better. And then I need to mask off so that it matches back. So I need to basically just mask this white line in and then mask on top here to allow me to paint the bottom black. The bottom will just go in the Tamiya black, wherever it is. Yeah. Tubber black, and then I do also have some God, I'm so unorganized. There we go. So Mr. Color Clear. This stuff is class. I don't know. I'm a sucker for branding, and when it's called Mr. Color. Oh, it's just meant to be a masking paper and a scalpel. So scribe, mask, and then paint in black, clear on top. Yeah, so got the black on. I've done little lights. You can see it's now sort of that orange. Same for the back with the red. I need to tidy it up a bit and just sort of touch up the black now that it's all dry. Once that's done, I need to clear over all this so it's nice and glossy. And then I can take the masking tape off, and I'll probably have to touch up a few areas around the car and do a bit of detail work. Just like around the window apertures. That sort of thing should all be black, especially like down in this cowl. So I need to do all that, but I'll wait till the masking tape's off and it's mainly done, because the stuff like the apertures should all be matte. You know, if you look at the car, the rubbers and that sort of stuff are all like that matte black. They're not glossy, but this two-tone should be gloss. So I need to tidy up a wee bit of black once that dries. Black or the whole thing. You see that? The clear is taken off the paint. Shit, I might need to go over that again with black. Once it dries. Oh yeah, I don't have any other clear. See the black on that, so it's just basically burning through the paint. There. So I might just need to put black over that again. And just, I think for now I'll just deal with it being matte, not glossy on the bottom. I'm gonna have to repaint the whole side of that car, just because it doesn't match that. See, the clear does look good. So I just threw another coat of black on it. I'm just gonna run matte. I'm not gonna run with the clear this time. It'll look alright. But the next thing is I gotta take off the masking tape, and I need to just touch up a few detail areas. See how this looks. There's a couple of spots where the tape has bled a wee bit. But we've got more white, so we can touch that up easily enough. Never gonna get it 100% perfect. Especially working with stuff that's small. I think that's pretty good. Just a couple of the areas. Oh yeah, need to touch up that corner with actually the silver and a wee bit of black. Yeah, and then just like wee bits like that here. Oh yeah, it's starting to come together now. Looks good from a distance. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is touch up all the white areas. So actually I'm going to do the detail work around the doors and like door handles and that kind of thing first, because if I make a mistake, I don't want to have to do the white twice. unfortunately I wasn't too happy with how this one came out. I just made a lot of mistakes on the way with creating it. Just between the lacquer was melting the paint. I actually ended up buying a second Tamiya lacquer with the hopes that that wouldn't be as bad, but unfortunately it didn't make much of a difference, and we ended up with the same problem where it was melting the paint. You can just see marks around the white where the black bled in, and the masking tape wasn't great, and I really should have spent more time masking like the window rubbers and that kind of thing. So overall I wasn't too happy with it, but sure, I still had fun and it was good to do it. I still like how it came out. It's just you have to look at it from a distance. If you look at it too closely, it's not great, but sure, it is what it is. I've learned a lot of lessons. I think next time I'll try and keep it a bit simpler, and I think I might invest in an airbrush and try and get used to working with that, see if I can get some better results. But overall, it was good fun. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that nonsense.